Welcome everyone to a new video on the channel, courtesy of the EA Creator Network. Shout out to them for giving me early access to F1 2025, and we're going to go through breaking point here in the story of this. Now, just a heads up, this is my second time recording this because I apparently had no game audio the first time, so I know what happens in chapter 1. But I'll try and give you my first reactions as if it was my first time. I have only just recorded it, went to edit it, and realised that I had no game audio, so we're going for a second time. Yeah, I'm going to bring you Breaking Point Chapter 1 here today, and then Tuesday, once the full Icon edition is out, we will continue the story on the channel. So I'm going to use hard difficulty, and let's get into it.
Previously, in Breaking Point.
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
Aiden, listen.
Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me.
Callie Mayer becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 championship.
What about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Devon Butler spins. He's out.
It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us.
I'm done, Casper.
I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter?
Callie Mayer becomes the first female driver of the modern era to participate in an F1 race. Here she comes. But there's contact between the two Connor Sport drivers.
Aiden, are you all right? It's just another butler.
The two Connor Sport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon.
What is Aiden playing at? Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
Enough! It has to stop. Understand?
I must take care of the business, Kelly. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
Yeah, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
I didn't choose this, Casper.
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist.
You coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay.
You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies.
I'm sorry if I was ever...
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
Aiden's out. I heard.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
Is this a team order?
It's just not gonna make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
And to the checker flag for one final time. That is some race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Connor Sport, sure, will be very delighted with that one.
Okay, so forgive me, any jump cut there, just make sure I do have game audio this time. I do. So we're here in Bahrain for day 3 of the 2024 pre-season testing. Fresh off the nail-biting finish to the 2023 campaign, Connor Sport heading to pre-season testing in Bahrain is clear underdogs on the grid. However, the team, under new management, has been hard at work looking to prove their doubters wrong. And of course, we just saw a little recap there of Breaking Point 2.0. And when we mention under new management, it is, of course, Mr. Davidoff Butler.
Well, here we are then, the final day of pre-season testing here in Bahrain.
It's been good, hasn't it, so far, Crofty? We've seen all the teams out there putting in the miles, putting in the laps, and we come away from it still not knowing who's going to be the team to beat. It looks super competitive as always.
Now, you're not wrong, Ant. Red Bull and Ferrari have looked impressive as expected, but it's Connor Sport that have really been the talk of the paddock so far this week.
Okay, Aidan, we've got some great data over the past couple of days. We're all really happy, but let's make this a big, strong finish, yeah?
Yeah, copy.
Right, we've gone with a brand new setup on the car here, so just use this lap to get accustomed to the changes, and once you feel like you're happy enough with everything, you can come back to the pits at any time to end the session.
Okay, sounds good.
Great, I'll leave it up to you.
I mentioned in my first recording, which you'll never get to see now, that I do play on controller. I normally play with all the assists turned on. This year I'm starting to slightly turn them off. So I've got my brake assist set to a lower setting than I normally do, so it's going to take some getting used to there as well.
Oh, isn't it good to be back, Aidan? I've missed this.
Yeah, you know me. Just getting back into the swing of things.
And this is not the final release of the game, it's still in early access as of the moment I'm playing this. So things are subject to change, there will be bugs, etc. Don't worry too much about them. And yeah, we're just going to get used to being on track in this Connor Sport car here. And yeah, just getting the feel for the different assist levels that I'm on. So today is going to be just this one episode, and then Tuesday when the full game is out, we'll bring you more content on Breaking Point, where you get to watch me being an awful driver, a relatively dirty driver, mainly because I'm awful. But yeah, we'll run through the Breaking Point story, and then if you do want to see more, let me know down below.
Right, we'd like you to push it on this next lap, please, mate.
Can do.
If you want to see more, as I go very, very deep there. And I can do maybe a My Team career if that's what you want to see with all the new updates there. But yeah, let me know in the comments. If you like this video, subscribe for the rest of Breaking Point as well. That would be very much appreciated. And let's go see if we can beat this target lap time of 1:35.1, which we did beat last time.
Okay, mate, let's have some feedback on the car, please. How's it feel?
Yep, sure thing. The car's feeling great.
So I was also planning on bringing you Chapter 2 over the coming weekend, but just with the issues that I've been having recording this one, I've not actually had time to get it done. So yeah, that will have to unfortunately wait till the full release. But I am very excited about that Breaking Point is back. I do love a good story in games, especially sports games as well. And Breakpoint 1 and 2 have been a lot of fun as we beat the lap time.
Right, that's excellent stuff, mate. We're seeing really positive data from that run, so just when you're done, bring it back into the pits.
Copy.
So yeah, as I say, it's not going to be pleasant viewing for those of you that are experienced at the game, but it could be fun to watch how much I suck. And like I say, if we do end up doing my team career throughout the year, hopefully we can
Okay,
improve.
Aidan, everything's looking good so far. Car's looking great, and so do you.
Yeah, this car is a rocket ship. You guys have made a beast right here.
But hopefully, as I say, as we go through the year, as I gradually turn more and more assists off, hopefully we can get more comfortable and quicker, and then we can also turn difficulty levels up as well. But yeah, just let's say, let me know if that's something you do want to see happen. and I'm sure I can make that happen. We'll use some of this ERS down in the straight, even though we are heading straight into the pits. We'll just cruise on in here.
I've already told Casper, let the car run a little wider out of turn 4. You can really extend the track there.
I don't know. We're already pretty close to track limits at that point.
Well, you're leaving time on the table, so just let it run a little wider. It's all
Yeah,
good.
but you're not the one behind the wheel, Dev.
We might be pushing our luck with the steward, so we'll have to side with Callie on this one.
Ask Casper, he'll agree with me.
Yeah, they're here now. Just give me a second. Devon, just a man. So we look through the data, and if we adjust the ERS harvesting rate, we should see some improvement on those turns.
Told you.
Right, okay, settle down. Got someone who wants to speak to you all. Right, they're listening now. Davidoff.
Good. So, as your new team owner, I thought it only right that I check up on my investments. And I'm glad I did. Casper's just filled me in on the lap times. I just wanted to say, well done. I'm impressed. But Red Bull's numbers are better, so there's still room for improvement.
Well, now we know what we're up against. I'm sure me and
Callie,
Aiden could...
don't have time to chat. All I wanted to say is that I'm expecting great things from our drivers this season. We all are. Just don't let yourselves down.
And no worries, Dad. We're all over it.
Good man. I'll fly out to Bahrain as soon as I can. Ciao.
Well, he's right, you know. With times like these, we could be real contenders this season.
So let's see, we are several races into the season now at Imola. While still early, Consport have had an encouraging start to the 2024 season. A series of impressive performances have surprised fans, pundits and other teams on the grid alike.
We had an incredible start to the 24 season. Better than any of us could have imagined.
And do you think any of that was down to Davidoff Butler buying the team?
Undoubtedly. I mean, Davidoff had a way of pushing people's buttons to motivate them, as he would call it. Besides, both his kids were at Connor Sport, so if there were any disagreements, which there were, he could be very...
persuasive. He would always get what he wanted. Why do you think I sold the team to him at the end of 2023?
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
And then similar to Breaking Point 2.0, you have these decisions as team owner, Casper, and team principal even. Davidoff has arranged for luxury watch brand Eichenberger to run an advertising campaign featuring Devon, Callie and himself to promote a new product line. Eichenberger have been in contact asking when it might be possible to arrange the filming. Currently this has to replace a pre-scheduled meeting about simulated data. How do you want to deal with this request? We can even prioritise, decline or delay. And I'm going to choose the same as I did in the first one. I'm not going to delay. And then we have the same sort of screen that we had before. Obviously, you get your performance reputation bonuses, and you get these lovely phone calls. So I'm going to listen to Davidoff while I scroll through the news and social media in the background.
Davidoff.
Casper, how's everything shaping up?
Pretty good. We're just about to go over the data from FP3. I want to encourage Callie to adjust the brake balance. She's still locking up coming out of turn 7. And as for Aiden,
Good. Casper, listen, we need another strong showing at him.
Of course.
Getting a great result in Ferrari homeland would show that we're serious about making the top 3.
And we are, as you know. We delivered a good car this year, so we don't really...
But there's always a better car around the corner. Stay hungry, Casper. Also, I understand my old friend Ernst has been in touch about a shoot with some watches.
Oh, Eichenberger. Yeah. But, you know, I can't allow it at this time. I mean, we're under a lot of...
No. Ernst is an old Cambridge chum of mine. It's important to me. It simply must happen. I don't want to go into why this, why that. Just do it.
Okay. I'll get it arranged.
Good man. Thank you. Now I've got some other calls to make. Talk later. Keep the pressure on.
So yeah, we're clearly going to have issues with Davidoff this year. As to be expected, really. He's a butler after all, and we saw a lot in Breakpoint 2.0 what to sort of expect from him. And yeah, it doesn't look like he's changed now. He's team owner. Now, I've just been scrolling through the social and the news in the background. You can pause it up, take a deep look at them before you get your own hands on the game. Likewise with the emails, Phil basically just telling us what we just mentioned on the phone. Devon trying to get in touch with us about player strategy and our weekend preview. We're going to go to the race and yeah, you get to choose which driver you want to be this time. I was Aiden last time, so I'm going to go and do Aiden again, just to make sure that the whole video is the same as I recorded first time around. And mid-race, with a racing full swing, Aiden Jackson sets his sights firmly on challenging the race leaders. Let's go and do this.
What a great battle down the straight here at Imola. There's not much space between Red Bull and Connor Sports, and there's contact and into the gravel. Jackson's off, Verstappen's unaffected, and he races on ahead.
Verstappen definitely benefits from that one. Was there room for it though? I'm not too sure.
No shock there, is there, at all? Yeah, Max being Max.
Everything okay, Aiden?
Not happy.
Yeah, well, it looks like you've escaped unscathed. Now head down and let's go, yeah?
So we've got 6 laps to climb up to third or higher.
I'm already on it.
And we will have 3 laps to get into 5th or higher for the bonus objective. Now, for full disclosure, I did fail the bonus objective first time around. But I promise it was the fact that I had no game audio, which the reason you're not seeing that, not because I failed at all. As mentioned during testing, and as you've just seen right there, I'm not a great driver, and I did that quite a lot.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Quite a few times. As we make slight contact again there. But we're going to try and look to get past him here as we go round the outside of him. He's just about hanging on, but we will have the inside line to the first part of the chicane, and we make contact. And we're going to rewind that. I don't feel like that one was my fault. I mean, I did squeeze him, but... Okay, yeah, that probably was my fault. I won't lie. I was just sort of following the natural curve of the track. But yeah, you might see that a fair bit. Like I say, I'm not a great driver at all, and we're not going to get past Sargent coming into the chicane, so he's going to back off a tiny bit, wait for him to move out of the way, and Max Verstappen up ahead. So yeah, as you see there, I do have flashbacks on as well. And you probably see a lot of them during this year from me. I've never really been great at driving games, but yeah, I crash a lot, basically. For me, it's either all or nothing. We are 1000% push, or we are not push whatsoever. There is no managing tyres, you know. We are either full throttle or we are out. As we wonderful drive after, of course we have ERS.
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate.
And next up is Callie. We're going to touch wide there. 3 seconds to catch up with Oscar Piastri, 3 laps to go. Shows the next back marker to get past him, and Callie's right there. Of course, Show pulls out of the way, the same place as well that Logan Sargent did last time around. And we'll see if we can catch Carly, get the pass. There's still 4 laps remaining, so we've got plenty of time. Nothing stupid from us. It says we nearly lose it on the sausage curb there. Throw the ERS on once again, slipstream Cali, DRS open, and we'll go to the inside of the start finish straight this time. Make that move done nice and easily, and there is Oscar right ahead of us. As we run wide there, get a bit of grass and dirt on the tyres. It's not ideal, but we just gotta head back down and focus on closing up the Oscar Piastri 3 laps. Should easily do this. So yeah, on the first recording I could not get past signs. It took me ages. Same difficulty as well where I was on hard, but just for whatever reason I couldn't get past him. This time it was a fair bit easier. We're not going to be in DRS range on Oscar Piastri this lap. So we will throw a little bit of overtake on. We are in DRS range for the next lap here. We're rapidly gaining with overtake turned on. Oh, and we make another little mistake there. We lose the back a little bit there, sliding the touch, but we have a pretty good run on Oscar Piastri here. So we're nearly going to the back of him as well. Make a move into the chicane maybe. We've got to take a look, dive down inside, give him space, and we make the move done. We're into 3rd place, and the target will have one final lap as we cross the line. It's Leclerc in the lead, Perez in 2nd. Oscar will have the DRS on us, I believe, but we've already pulled up.
Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap.
As we make another big mistake there. I was too focused on the cars ahead of me, wasn't paying attention, nearly around to the grass. Right as I hit the brake and it was all square, we managed to avoid the gravel and managed to keep it on the track at least. But it hasn't been the best, cleanest performance, but it's actually been cleaner than last time out, I won't lie. So I think the more, obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory, the more you drive the track, the more you get used to it. Would you believe that? And I am starting to get used to Imola right now. We're obviously not going to catch these front two on these final couple of corners, but let's just throw the overtake and use all of the battery we can. And who knows, 1 or 2 laps more, we might be back into the lead. But there we go, the end of our first race.
Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes.
Frustrating one, but we did all we
Gotta say,
could.
it's been another good day for Connor Sport today. A string of positive performances recently has seen them establish themselves well and truly ahead of the midfield.
Yeah, they're in the top 3 now, Crofty. A great season so far, and I've been really impressed with both Mayer and Jackson.
I don't think you're the only one there, Ants. We'll be watching their season with interest. Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
Aiden, what a battle with Max out there today. How did you find it?
And off to the media. Again, same as before, you've got questions, you've got answers, somebody
Max
can affect
is the
story.
best, no doubt about it. It's always a challenge going up against him. He's always going to push you to your limit. I've got a lot of respect for what he's achieved in the sport, and yeah, it wasn't easy out there today. He's the most difficult driver to beat. So yeah, I'm just really happy we were able to come back from that scrape and achieve the result I did.
You're now third in the Constructors. That's the best start to a season the team has ever had. So, what do you put it down to?
So we'll give Max some respect there. We've got some bonus reputation. We're going to praise the team
I think
this time
it
as
says
well.
a lot about the team. You know, the engineers, mechanics, strategists, they've all worked tirelessly to get us to this point. And yeah, we're working harder than ever to be as good as we can possibly be. And, you know, to achieve third place in the standings, I think that's a fair result for all of the efforts the team has put in.
Do you feel like you're sending a message to the rest of the grid with these kinds of results?
And yes, we're here to
Absolutely.
win.
Well, that's why we're here, to take the fight to the big teams. We're more than just a new team. We're not just here to make up the numbers. We're here to compete with the best. And that's always been the case. And it's really great that the results are finally beginning to reflect that.
That's great, thank you.
And that's why everyone's on the grid right. They're here to win. Nobody enjoys not winning. And everyone wants to be the best. After a racing incident between himself and Verstappen aside, Aiden Jackson puts in a fantastic performance in Imola, managing to salvage the race for a very impressive finish for Connor Sport. And yeah, let me know down below if you're excited to get your hands on the game as well. I'm looking to hear people's opinions, especially when a game comes out, how you find it. So yeah, just keep letting me know, please.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes.
Devon.
Hey, Dad. Just congratulating the guys on a job well done.
There was no time for that. We all did well. How are preparations coming on for Monaco?
I'm sure everything's in hand.
Listen, Devon. We don't have time to rest on our laurels. I want the race data analysed and full diagnostic reports on Casper's desk before we begin packing down. Listen, you've dropped the ball on this one. You cannot take your foot off the gas, not when Connor Sport is this close to success. I expect you to take charge. Show the team what a leader is.
Yeah, well, it's a bit difficult, that, Dad. I'm team liaison. Basically, I pass notes between departments. Not exactly leadership material, is it?
Devon, you have got to focus on the bigger picture. Casper.
Davidoff. Devon, can you give us a minute? Just need to talk to your father.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. I'll just go and liaise, yeah?
Davidoff, why so full on?
I'm just trying to motivate him, is all. He needs to stay focused.
Yeah, I'm talking about the team. They've just had a fantastic result and you're... Just give them some space to simmer down, to celebrate.
Of course. You're right. But we cannot lose momentum now, Casper. Everything must be in its place.
What are you planning?
What do you mean?
I've seen that face before. I mean, whatever it is, just keep me informed. I don't want any nasty surprises.
I'm just looking out for my family, that's all.
Okay.
Yes, that is the first race, and like I said earlier on, we're going to have some issues with Davidoff. Obviously, it's Davidoff, he's a butler. But it was a decent race. It was a bit sloppy from me, but, you know, we'll get there eventually, and here's another call from Davidoff.
Davidoff, hi.
I missed you just now, Aiden. Some race out there.
Yeah, thanks. It was a decent performance.
Decent? It was more than just decent, Aiden. Those are the kind of performances that win titles.
Yeah, you know, that's what we're aiming for.
Exactly. And, I think there's another steak night.
You know, you don't have to take me out for steak every time I have a good race.
Indulge me, Aiden? Callie won't ever accept, and I see far too much Devon as it is.
All right, Davidoff. That's very kind.
Good, thank you. There's a place called Giovanni's, not far from the hotel. I'll see you there at 8.
Thanks, Davidoff.
Ciao.
So we're getting a steak dinner for our third place finish. And yeah, we just have a quick flick through the social again. Pause if you want to read that. We have our email, plenty of media requests, as you'd expect. Working with the engine supplier to further improve reliability at the Baku. The fact that they've mentioned that makes me feel like that's going to be an issue, but we will see. And then Devon has some suggestions as well. So yeah, that's going to be the end of that chapter and the end of that video. Please let me know down below how you found the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe as well. And I'll see you on Tuesday for the full game release. Ciao.